is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book. Trust your eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and then just give them a little bit of hope. Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Kendricks makes the grab. Kendricks tackled down after a gain of 7.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
To the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. Mason's handed the football. The Rams will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. First down on the way. From the gun. It's complete to Todd Gurley. Here's a look at the Rams offense. A coach's dream a week ago as this team never turned over the football once. Let's go. Dropping back now into the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete. Here's how the Eagles defense. They know they need to force turnovers today. Coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Rams now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Launching it deep. Austin's going to pull it, going to take it the distance. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Nelson's going to test the coverage here. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down at the 27. Picks up 8 here. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards. Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. Intercepted! The early interception, and now the offense can add to the early lead.
Yeah, absolutely. The defense just gift wrapped a little present for the offense, and let's see if the offense can take advantage of that.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 34. Throws the pass. Kendrick's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you...
Touchdown, Rams. Finds them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, I got news for the defense. They are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Eagles are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
2nd and 2 coming up.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Eagles take it from the 28. The pass, a foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. They were really struggling in the early part of this first quarter, but that touchdown keeps things manageable, Phil.
Yeah, they weren't struggling, Jim. They were playing absolutely awful in every phase of the game. But when you score a touchdown, that lifts everybody's spirits, including the coaches.
Austin's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Rams offense, Mill, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Breaks away.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the go. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. Third and short following the incompletion.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Looking long. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position. They read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Eagles getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
Here's our look at the Eagles offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Eagles snap it at the 41. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. And now here's the Rams defense. A week ago, this is a bunch that forced 5 turnovers. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Get ready.
They'll go shotgun here. Zach Ertz, the receiver.
Interesting situation right here, isn't it, Jim? 4th and short near midfield. You're behind. It's in the first half. Do you go for it to try to get momentum back on your side, or do you punt it away? Me, I would punt it. We'll see what the coach does.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Out of the gun. Gurley has the good catch. Gurley's tackled down at the 50.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
The Rams still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway. Coming to the line right at the 50.
Let's go.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. From the gun. Scans the field. Pulls it in. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown, and still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
Nelson's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Eagles' offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 26. Jamal Charles has the catch. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Charles lined up in the backfield. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Allen's there to make the tackle. This guy knows how to rack up the rack yards. doesn't he?
He does, and it's really nice to watch him do it. He's able to catch the football, make sure he concentrates, looks it in, and turns upfield and never breaks stride. He makes it look so easy. You know why? Because he's always practicing it.
On target. That's reception number 4 for him. The Eagles have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. And Matthews has been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. The ball is jarred loose.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Just 2 yards to go. Second and goal at the 2. Pass is intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
The Rams with an empty backfield look here. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The sack by Fletcher Cox.
When you talk about a blitz on the defensive side, it's all about timing. Disguise it to the last second and time up the snap of the football. They did it that time, and they get the sack on the QB. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Kendrick's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up. From the shotgun. The Rams get a first down. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Down the field, but it's incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
The Rams take it from the 38. Wants to go deep. What a catch. That's his first reception today.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. He's taken down at the 23.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 4. Scrambling out of the pocket. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Rams come to the line with a bunch set. The Rams from the 22. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Rams know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
Nelson's got it on the return. The Eagles offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Intercepted! Into the open. They bring him to the turf.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers who can make plays like that? Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
The Rams really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Rams moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. The Rams at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Gurley's tackled down at the 15. The Eagles signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
No stopping them now. That's a touchdown. My goodness, Phil. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city.
It is. I know you can't wait for halftime because you scarf down food at halftime like you haven't eaten in a week. So we don't want to keep you from that. But this game, oh my gosh, it's been lopsided, hadn't it? And you're right, the team that's losing, they can't wait to get to the locker room.
And the kicker's ready to go. Nelson's got a chance for a return. That was a good kick return, and now the offense will try to take advantage. The Eagles just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Launches it down the field, but they can't connect.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Press coverage all the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd down and 2. And the reception by Charles. Time for the hurry-up offense. The Eagles will take the snap from the 45. And Matthews has got the catch and the first. 1st down here after the completion. He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking long. Des Bryant is there. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. Looking across the middle for a gain of about 5.
The Eagles do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. And that will close out the first half here in the city of brotherly love. We'll be back after halftime to Philadelphia for the beginning of the second half. The second half of this lopsided affair is underway. Nelson's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And now here's the first snap of the second half.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Jamal Charles. Good for only a yard.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Gets away from the pressure. Airing it out. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. The Eagles will punt it. Austin's got it on the return. Breaks the tackle. Austin's taken down at the 49.
Austin's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
First down at the 49. Keeps his legs moving. Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
After running it, it's second down. From the gun. And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Now looking at third down. Gurley's taking the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Set up now at the 39-yard line.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
First down and 10. Complete to Calvin Johnson. And now they'll try over again on second down.
Get ready.
Snap it out of the gun. Austin's touchdown. this is going to be a true statement win for them today.
They are serving notice to the rest of the NFL that this is what they want to do the rest of the year. And that is be sharp on offense, be physical on defense, and this is what can happen. You can win in a blowout.
Nelson's running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Eagles' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Makes the catch, and a gain of 4.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Alec Ogletree takes the quarterback to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Out of the shotgun formation. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Phil, this team has been menaced all game long on third down. They cannot figure out a way to pick up a first.
Well, listen, I can't figure out what menaced means. I got to start bringing a dictionary with me to the games I'm doing with you. You throw out all these big words, but if you mean they've been bad, then I agree. There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Rams have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Rams come to the line with an empty backfield. First down at the 22. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Second and 10. Kendricks comes down with it. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Now first and 10. Gurley's got it on the handle. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Rams offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Out of the shotgun. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Johnson's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Third and 12. Cox has the sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
And converts on the 3.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Nelson's going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Gains 11.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Here's on his way. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
And now Austin. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
Coming up, second down. The Eagles lined up in the nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
From the shotgun. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. He's brought down.
Well, that's a nice job by the offense, falling on that fumble, and that's important. When you're backed up inside your own 20, if you turn it over here, those are the kind of mistakes that can cost you the game.
Fortunate to still have the football, recovering that fumble and facing third down.
Let's go.
From the gun. Stands in the pocket. What a catch down the middle of the field. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
1st and 10. Touchdown, St. Louis. That marks the 50th touchdown pass of his career. The Rams lined up for the extra point. He made it. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. The Eagles now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Charles is the receiver on the screen. And that's a gain of 10.
Plays are not always going to be perfect, Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. The Eagles now move the chains.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
1st and 10. Jamal Charles has the catch. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. The Eagles at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Set up screen to Charles. The ball is jarred loose. Here we are late in the game. They're getting blown out, and they got a chance to score before it's all over.
Yeah, you always hear, get a little confidence, score a touchdown here. You have something to build on for next week. That's the only way you can look at it in a game like this on the offensive side.
1st and goal from the 5. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Eagles setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick. That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. The Rams ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone, mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
The Rams take it from the 43. Heaving it down the field. The catch, and in for the touchdown. Phil, I felt like I could have said this in the first quarter instead of waiting until midway through the 4th, but this game is over.
It is, you know, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing in, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort.
Nelson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee.
Let's go.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz. That's 2nd down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He's scrambling now. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit that time. As the quarterback broke the pocket, the defensive backs did a good job staying with the receivers. Nobody's open. Quarterback has no opportunity except to throw the football away.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Rams offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Let's go.
The Rams from the 22. And Calvin Johnson can't hold on that time.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. Kendricks makes the grab. Cook's the one who brings him to the ground.
Perfect defense call that time. They have double coverage on the wide receiver. They allow the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
The Rams have picked it up here the last couple of weeks, coming off a dominating victory, and today it's been more of the same.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you just get hot, and that's what they are right now. They are hot when there's a chance to make a play.
Power surge, touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Nelson's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They'll go shotgun here. And the reception by Charles. Charles is taken down at the 33.
Even though you're getting blown out and you have no chance of winning the game, keep trying your best. Don't give up, because it will serve you better in the future.
Has the reception all alone.
All you can do is your job. That was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Ogletree makes the play.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Out of the gun. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The Rams can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory.
And no return this time as the punt's covered up. The Eagles offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Throws the pass. Jamal Charles has the catch. Running room.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. But you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Now 1st and 10. Makes the catch in open space.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. Throws it down the field for another completion.
Get ready.
1st and 10. Bryant's got it, and a 1st. He's in the clear. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The late touchdown's not going to change the outcome of the game, but perhaps it's something to build on for next week, Phil.
Well, it sure doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you score late in games, it does carry over, softens the blow of losing a little bit, and it can carry over into practice, and you sure hope it carries into next week's game.
Austin's got it. Gets away. Austin's tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 15. The Rams offense is on the field for a victory bout. One kneel down, and then they can celebrate, Phil. What a feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference. You look at them walking on the field, you can see the emotion, the body language, and look at the defense. Everybody head down, knowing all that work was for nothing because you did not win the game.
And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. What a shootout it was, and what a great way to finish off the game with a victory like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out if it's a shootout or just a lot of really awful defense, but a lot of scoring, pretty exciting.